everyone. Welcome back. I'm so happy to be back here with you all. It's been a long time. I think I was in Florida the last time I recorded, and I'm really excited to be back with my confessions of a woman over 60. Before starting with the confessions, I do want to let you know that I have been really busy, and that's why I haven't been on here. I will tell you more about all that I've been doing in future videos. Yes, I will be back every single week. I'm not sure yet what day of the week, but I'm going to be back at least one day per week to kind of get back into the grooves of things. If you leave me down below what kind of videos you'd like to see, I will certainly read through them and do as many as I possibly can, whether it's get ready with me, hauls, empties, favorites. You let me know and I will be more than happy to do them. I wanted to come back with this tag because I thought it was a lot of fun. Susan, Little Poet, started this tag, and I watched my friend Clara do the tag, and most recently, within the last week, it was Monica from Monica's Beauty and Lifestyle that did the tag. So I thought, you know what? I think that's a great way of coming back. I have a lot of new friends. I want to start off by saying hello and welcome to all of you that have come here from the Wig Studio One Wig and Topper support group, the private Facebook group where I am managing. So I know that many of you have come here, and welcome. There are 8 questions in this tag. I don't want this video to be really long, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with it. This is the Confessions of a Mature Woman, Life After 60. The first question is, how old are you and how old do you feel inside? I am 63. I'll be 64 in September, and I probably feel 30 inside. I do. I've always felt young. It doesn't matter what age I was. That's just the way I feel. And sometimes it's like my body doesn't catch up with the way I feel. Sometimes I have all the aches and pains, or I look at myself in the mirror and I see the grays. Of course, I wear wigs all the time, so I don't want to see grays. Of course, I wear wigs all the time, but you know what I mean. I certainly feel I certainly feel 30. I don't feel 63, not at all. I kind of look at myself in the mirror and I say, okay, I know you're 63, but I don't feel that way. Question number 2, what is the biggest change being over 55 has brought to your life? And do you have a new normal? I think the biggest change that has happened to me after 55 was that I retired after teaching for 30 years. I retired in early 2019, and that was a big change for me because I've been working all of my life, whether it was as a 13-year-old in my father's restaurants, or it was those little part-time jobs that we get when we're teenagers. Then I held 3 jobs while I was going to college. And then finally I became a teacher, and it was a big change for me when I retired. And I thought, what am I going to do? I remember so many of you telling me you're going to be busier now than you were. And I thought, yeah, right. No, I am busier now. I really am. So that has been a big change where I don't have that 9 to 5 job or 8 to 7 job when I was teaching. Now I work for Wig Studio One. I manage the private Facebook group, and I never thought I would be doing that, but I do that. I could be sitting on my couch, working on my phone, doing that, and helping the ladies that are experiencing hair loss. So that has been a big change. The other change, I think my new norm is now I have 2 homes, one in Kansas and one in Florida. We're basically snowbirds, so we're in Florida from October, early November till May, and then we're back here in Kansas from May to late October. Having 2 homes is the new norm for me. Sometimes I wonder, how on earth did I ever live in one place all year round? I love coming here. It's way different than living in Florida. I'm in the middle of the Flint Hills, surrounded by pasture, in a house that sits on almost 3 acres. There's cattle, there's lots of open areas, and it's absolutely gorgeous, unlike in Florida, where we have, instead of having a country home like we have here, there we have a very contemporary, very artsy type home. And I have Miami, I have Orlando, I have all of that fairly driving distance. Where here, if I even want to go to Walmart, I have to travel for an hour. So yeah, my new norm is very different. Number 3, describe the roughest patch you've experienced in the first 5 years. I lost my maternal grandmother about 25, 30 years ago. I think it was about 25 years ago. And I was very close to her. She was a mom to me. And I was devastated. She passed away when she was 98. And I thought, I'm never going to get over this. And then I lost my dad a few years later, and I was very close to my dad. And with losing my dad, who I was so close to growing up as a teenager, as an adult, I moved to Puerto Rico, where he had just opened a big store, and I worked with him there as I had as a young girl working in the restaurant. I was beyond devastated. My dad was 64 when he passed away, and I thought I was never going to be able to survive his loss. Well, 2 years ago, I lost my son. And we lose a parent, or we lose a grandparent, or we lose anyone that is close to us, and it's devastating, regardless of what that person is. I mean, it's devastating. We love them. We live with them, and to lose them, it's heartbreaking. But losing a child, it's a hole that you wake up with and you go to sleep with every single day. And a lot of ladies have told me, how do you do it? How do you sit in front of a camera? Because I've got to do something. I can't change what has happened. I can't change losing my son, and I've got to move forward. I would think that he would have wanted me to move forward. Yeah, that was the roughest thing. And those of you that know me, I have many of my YouTube friends here that know me and know that if I work, if I have two channels, if I spend endless hours in this, it's because I need to have something to keep me busy, because this has been beyond devastating. The next question: do you try to look younger than you are, and is that important to you? I don't wake up in the morning and say, what am I going to wear that's going to make me look younger? Or what wig am I going to wear that's going to make me look younger? I don't do that. I wear what I wear. I always liked, all my life, I've always liked trendy and the out there. I've never really cared, honestly, I've never cared at all what anybody says. I break rules all the time. No, I don't believe that women after 50 need to dress a certain way, or that women after 50 only should wear short hair, or that long hair is only for the younger girls, or makeup, or whatever. I don't believe any of that. I did a video a few years ago about all the rules that I break, and I know I break them. And it's just me. It's who Marlene is. When I go to shop for clothes, I don't think, oh, is this going to make me look younger? I just buy whatever I like. So it's not so much that I want to. It's just me and what I choose. I don't. I really don't know how else to explain it. I know I'm a bit out there. I got it. And looking younger important to you? I don't think it's looking younger that's important to me. It's just being true to myself and who I am. If I walked around with, I don't know, with a pixie cut and I don't know what to say, because I don't want to insult anyone, but certain clothes, it wouldn't be me. So I just try to stay true to myself and who I am. And if someone says or thinks that I'm trying to be something I'm not, or that I'm trying to look younger, well, Everybody's entitled to their opinion. They could think anything they want. What is marriage or dating like for a mature? What is, let's see, let's take a look and see what this next question is. What is marriage or dating life for a mature woman? I think that if I were single, I would not date again. I would be traveling, and I would enjoy living with by myself. I have in between marriages, I think I spent about 8 years by myself. I didn't date, I didn't go out, I didn't do anything. I was perfectly happy being surrounded by books and just reading, going to work, and doing absolutely nothing. And if I wanted to go to Miami, I would. And if I wanted to stay home, I would. It uh, to me, dating wasn't an important thing. I met my husband Wayne. He and I we've been married for 9 years, and I met him, and it just started out as a friendship. I had no inkling whatsoever. I did not want to get married. I did not want to date. And it was more of a, okay, we're friends kind of thing. And one thing led to another, and we got married. I think that being married at this age, where we have a home here in Kansas, we have the home in Florida, we have a home in Scotland, being able to travel and doing those sorts of things. I mean, we don't go out and party. We don't do that as we may have done when we were in our 20s or 30s. Now it's a lot different. I think that we've gotten into a routine. He golfs, I do my videos, and we go out to dinner. Our children are all grown up. So it's a totally different lifestyle, I think, being married at this age as it may have been when I was in my previous marriage, when I was in my 20s. And just, in my 20s, we used to party, we used to drink too much, we used to party too hard. But now hey, it's cool. You go golf, I'll do my videos, everything's good. We'll go for a nice dinner. We go to wine tastings. We do a lot of traveling. So yeah, I think it's a lot different after 60. The next question is mature women on YouTube. Are they supportive? Are mature women supported by the public, and do they inspire you? How hard is it to handle hateful comments? I'm going to start by the second part of the question, handling hateful comments. I don't really get hateful comments, and when I have, which has been very far and in between, I basically blow it off. I just think, somebody hiding behind the keyboard, they could say anything they want. If we were face to face, they probably wouldn't say it. And I just brush it off. If it's something that would be offensive to any one of my subscribers, I would delete it. I do have a lot of filters that will eliminate many negative comments. So that's the one thing. As far as thumbs down, I think it was Susan that told me years ago when I first started, thumbs down don't mean anything. They're actually engagement. So there are some people that hide, once again, behind the thumbs down, and I guess that they don't even have the courage to leave a comment. Why? A thumbs down could be simply because they don't like the wig that I'm reviewing. Well, I review wigs, and just because it doesn't look good on me, it doesn't mean it's not going to look good on somebody else. The same with makeup or foundation or anything else. So they don't bother me, and actually it helps our channels when the thumbs down are given, because it really doesn't matter one way or another. As far as what was the other part of the question? Now I forget. Are women on YouTube supported by the public, and do they inspire you? I think I have a lot of friends here on YouTube that inspire me, and I don't want to mention them because I don't want to leave anyone out, but I do have friends on here that inspire me. I watch their channels, and I get something from each and every one of them. I don't always leave a comment, which I should, and sometimes it's more because of a matter of time than because I'm being negligent or anything like that. but they do inspire me. They do inspire me, whether it's with skincare or just something that they're talking about, a vlog, and makeup. It doesn't matter what it is, but I am inspired by them. And we support it. I don't think that the mature community has the support such as some of the young girls. And you know what? It's their loss. It's the brand's loss, I think, because we do have the means, and for the most part we have the means, we have the funds, we have the ability to buy makeup, to buy skincare, yet we're overlooked, and that's just something that we've accepted, and it is what it is, and life goes on. They want to ignore us. It's their loss. What would be your most important piece of advice for a woman struggling with age? I think I think we all struggle with age, whether it's because of the wrinkles, or it's because of hair loss, or because of weight gain. It's a number of things, because the children have left the house, and we are empty nesters. There are a lot of contributing factors to struggling when we're aging, but you know what? The alternative is a heck of a lot worse. So I guess my piece of advice is, what is it that you're struggling with? If it's hair loss, come, let me know. We'll find a wig, and we can wear wigs. And many of you have left me comments on how beautiful my wigs are. Wigs today are not like wigs in the 70s. Now they look natural. I mean, this one that I'm wearing, I think it looks really natural, and if it doesn't, oh well. But I think it does. I mean, hey, look at that. It looks really natural. I love my wigs. So we could, if it's wrinkles, we can, or age spots, sunspots. We have skincare that can help. And if you're someone that would prefer to have some body sculpting or some procedures done, then go for it. No one should stop you. I haven't had any fillers or Botox or anything like that. Well, fillers I haven't had for about 4 years, so I don't have any fillers now. And actually Botox I had about 6 months ago on my 11s, and boy oh boy, my 11s are so bad that that Botox didn't last not 6 weeks, and I thought, you know what, the heck with it, I'm going to use those frownies better, because they last me throughout the day, and it's a heck of a lot less expensive. So I think that if we're aging, accept it. I'm, like Monica said, I'm all for the anti-aging. I know some embrace their wrinkles, and they embrace their aging, showing on their face or their bodies or whatever, and that's fine. I mean, we are all different, and there's no right or wrong here. But personally, I think that if someone is struggling with the aging, then let's take a look. What is it that's bothering you, or what is it that's really creating this struggle? So let's address it. Let's see how we can make it better. And I think that's one way of approaching it. But always keep in mind that the alternative is a heck of a lot worse. So let's stay, even if we're aging, and we're all going to get there. So it's not like, if it's not like some stay really young and the other ones get old, right? All right, let's take a look at the last question. And where do you see yourself in 5 years? I think in 5 years, when I'm I think 69. 69. In 5 years, I think I see myself traveling more than I'm traveling now. I'd love for my channel to grow a little bit more, and being able to spend more time with my girls, traveling a little bit more, taking a good hard look at myself in the mirror and seeing if I need any procedures done. My aunt is 89, and she just had her thighs lifted, she had her arms done, and she did her face. So it runs in our family. My mother is exactly the same way, and so is my sister. So it just I think that I'll be taking a good hard look and see if I need that lower facelift, and then I'll maybe spending some more time in our home in Scotland. That would be really, really nice. I would enjoy that. And I hope that in 5 years I'm still working with Wig Studio One and with the wonderful ladies that I have met there. I hope I'm still reviewing wigs and I still have my beauty channel. I hope that the channels grow. Yeah. So those are my confessions of a mature woman after 60. If you have a channel, please, the questions will be listed down for you. If you want to do the tag me, let me know so I can go over and watch. And if you don't have a channel and you just want to answer some of the questions, I would love to hear from you. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for sticking with me during this time that I've been away. I truly appreciate every single one of you. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. And don't forget, ladies, follow your passion, whatever it may be. I'll see you next time. Bye.